Hello guys, how you doing? I know it's been a time I didn't record like 5 days. The last one I recorded was arena, and I want to do some random things now. Like I do some arena, I do some giants. Some people were asking my farming teams, and then I can craft some runes. And I don't know if I get some mystical scrolls. So let's go. I want to attack him because he's my guildie. So let's go for the other guy. I'm not afraid of Shivu and that Okeanos, and since Camila will just attack my Konami, I can win this like very easily. As you guys can see, that guy just made a tank Okeanos, so he did like no damage to my team. And Konami can tank Camila like infinitely. I'm gonna kill him first. Oh my god, here. Sleep my Orochi. Let's go now to the other fight. Camilla's always take a bit long to kill, right? Oh, here we got a ragdoll. Okay, I'm not gonna use my... I think I'm not gonna use my I could use my my Evolution here, but this guy... he's fishy. So we're just gonna bomb him. Or we can also like use my Cooper. Like, I don't know what you guys prefer. I'm gonna use my Cooper a bit because I think some of you didn't see, like, how is it? Because I think you guys saw enough bombing on the last video and very few of my Cooper. I could use my Delphi here, I could use a speed lead, it all depends on what I need. I can't attack with defense break, I want to do damage with my Cooper. So we got a cleansing. And we're gonna nuke this guy. Just chunking a bit to make sure he dies. Here we're just killing like one by one because this kind of defense are tricky. Like something can go wrong, but I can go another ways like later if you guys wanna see. Oops, I should have buffed my image instead. And the fight is over. I know some of those took like some time, like 1 minute and a half, 2 minutes, but at least like safe, you won't lose anything. Here we can just do Evolution, no problem. As you guys can see, my Lucian do a fucking ton of damage, like... Okay, I have some buffs, but, I mean, from the arena bonus, but anyway, it's fine. By the way, guys, I just relogged right now in the rank 1, but like, don't be fooled. Like, it's not that I don't think I can maintain rank 1, especially on Sunday, because my AD, it's not the best one. I get a lot of attacks yet, so I can't roll it. I'm just like using this kind of straw defense. It's not my serious defense. It's just like throw, but I'm holding like the rank 1 entire week, but this doesn't mean I rolled rank 1 on Sunday. I wish I could, but I know I can't because my AD isn't good enough yet. Well, we have triple Beast Monk here, right? I think we can go my double fire team. The thing here is I'm afraid of that Juno, so I'm just gonna kill her on the first turn. I'm not gonna use my third skill because I'm afraid. You see, she got attack bar, which means she would steal a turn probably. Here I combo my Rika fire lead with my homunculus, so they do tons of damage. Okay, now what else? Let's craft some runes, and I will like explain to you guys why I keep her. Here, let's talk about something. Let's talk about what kinds of runes should you craft, right? As everyone knows, like when you do more giants, you will drop more green essences. When you do more, let me see. You see, like green essence, and with the green essence you can craft those runes and fire and dragon those runes, etc, etc. So I'm just gonna talk like honestly with you guys, what should you craft, like always. You should craft like really for the most versatile kind of runes, rune types. So let's go first for the Necro example. As you can see, Necro drops Rage, Will, Nemesis, Vampire, and Destroy, right? But as you guys can think, like which one is the more versatile? Like which one would fit more in more monsters? And in my opinion, is the Will Rune, because you can use it both on Arena Defense, Arena Offense, both on Guild Wars, and you can use it like in every monster. Like you can use HP based, attack based, defense based. So if you do Necro, you should always craft Will. Don't lose your time like crafting Destroy or Nemesis or something else, because you have more chances to get useful stuff with Will. Even Rage, in my honest opinion, like you shouldn't go for Rage, because Rage is too limited. Like it's okay for attack based monsters and defense based, but it's not that versatile. Like you can use Will for offense, defense, for everything. On HP based monsters, on defense based monsters, on everything you can use Will, so you just go for the Will, you know? Now for the dragons, there is some sets, like the best ones are Violence and Revenge. But as everyone obviously knows, you should go for Revenge. For Violence, I mean, for the versatility that this kind of rune has. And on giants, like, you should always craft, like, let's talk about individually. It said, like, Energy is good for some tanks, but it falls late game for the Will rune sets or other kinds of sets. So specifically Energy, like, it's not a good set to craft. Like Fatal is specifically good on bombers, Swift is specifically good on supports and on some AO Arena Offense monsters, and Blade, like, is good on Arena Offense and on defense based monsters. I mean defense based, like not for defense, guys. I mean like Cooper, like Bulldozer and those guys. Like you need to get to a minimum of critical rate. So in my opinion, the most versatile sets in Giants are either Swift or Blade. Because Swift is nice for Bernards, for Orions, for a lot of monsters, and even for Arena Offense monsters and for some supports. Especially if you were early game and you need some with Swift runes. And Blade, like, is great for a lot of Arena Offense monsters, and even Guild War, like Cooper. You can build broken sets and get, like, always some results. So let's craft some Will runes, right? You know, like before, like this rune isn't good to me, but before you sell a rune, like if you are beginning this game or you don't have a lot of good runes, you should always imagine what is the best possibility of these runes. Like, for example, if you need speed, like this is a potential like 18 speed rune, or this is a potential like let me 21 critical damage rune. But I want to keep this rune because it's 1 stars and 5 stars, I mean, and it's not most interesting to me because I have way better runes. But you should always like think about the most potential rune you can get. Let's see something else now. Okay, flat, like nothing to see here. Oh, this one is good because it can go triple speed for a lot of it can be a good support rune, and if it go a lot of critical damage, it can be like a good Cooper rune example. And if you get like speed and accuracy, it can be good for some support monsters as well. So this rune has a lot of uses, you know. A lot of monsters can use like the defense based with a lot of critical damage or speed or even accuracy depending on the monsters you choose. So let's keep crafting. I try to teach you. Like this one is pure useless to me. This one would be good for some people because this is a potential 15 critical rate or a potential 14 speed or even a mix of these two. So if you lack of some critical rate and some speed, you should try for this rune, but I'm not very interested because their lows are low for my standard of quality runes. This one I'm also not interested because of the resistance and the low roll on critical damage on the first row. I think you can craft a violence. Yeah, we can craft some. Nah, this one is garbage to me. Oh my fucking god. We got a kind of a godly rune if I don't roll like the flat attack, right? This is a kind of godly rune, like let's let's enchant it, right? I'm curious to see what I can get, but I don't get like my hopes high because yeah, I can't get, and fuck it. Even if I get resistance, it can be maybe a ride monster rune on the HP slot 2. As long as I don't get flat attack, please. Nice, I got speed. Speed in my opinion like is the best stat I can get here, and flat attack is the worst. Let's see now what stat you can get. As long as you get speed and critical rate is fine, resistance and attack are not that good. Oh my god, this makes me so anxious. Nice, we get a critical rate. It's already, in my opinion, a good rune. It's a decent rune, but I don't know if it can be godly. It depends on the left rows. We got kinda low rolls on critical rate, but kinda good rolls on speed, but I don't know if you get resistance or flat attack, it can be not that as good. Because I plan to reroll flat attack at least. Let's see if we can get speed or critical rate, right? Nice, we got another one on speed. Okay, like, as you guys know, violent is my kind of rune. I always get a lot of lucky with the violent runes. I have a lot of dope violent runes because I farmed dragons for I think like 1 year. 1 entire year. Let's see what will be like the plus 12. And after I wanna show you some of my Junstein. I hope this doesn't take long because I don't want this video to get too long. You guys can always like skip later to see what stats I get. Okay, I hope I get speed or critical rate less. But I am happy already with this rune. It's very good rune in my opinion. If I get speed or critical rate, it should be godly. But I never get my hopes right, so I don't get dreams scruffed, you know. Let's see, I hope we can get like speed or critical rate, please. One of these two would be nice, but if I got like resistance, it's fine. If I got attack, then man, it's bad. I hope you can get speed or critical rate, right? Okay, 10 tries are already gone. I wish this was faster, but sorry guys, it's not. Oh my god, we failed like 17 times, I think. 18 now. Sorry guys, you can always, like I said, skip like later. These already get me so anxious because I wanna see what I will get. Ah, fuck, we got resistance, but it's not bad. Like, we got a lot of critical rate, a lot of speed. If I roll attack, it can, and got 2 right rolls on resistance. Like, you can see my Ganymedes here. He would maybe use this if he didn't use speed, because some units I aim for a lot of speed, a lot of resistance, and some critical wouldn't be that bad. And I really got like 2 rolls on speed. I didn't get flat attack, and that's what matters to me. Some resistance can be very usable on some monsters. Okay, like this is my standard Giants farming team. At least, like I said, we got 2 high rolls on resistance. Like 15 is a lot. I can try using that on some monsters like futurely. This is my giant team. Like, it's kind of bad. I can consider my Lagmaron can't even one-shot the giants with Galleon buff because he's with some dirt rooms. I can see his vampire. It's kind of idiot. Because when I built him, I was just putting some storage rooms on the way. It's not like as fast as some guys who use fast fire and some very fast units for farming. And you can see his power is even good, is even bad. It's not that good. It can be like way better for his runs. Okay guys, but now seriously I wanna talk about another secret, like what you guys do when you are at my level and you don't want to spend a lot of crystals at once, like doing 50 seconds run on raid. What you do is trying to take maximum benefit of each crystal, of each energy you spend. And what you guys think about this monster? Yeah, this one who you guys probably most of all use it as food. As some guys see this guy as food, I see a lot of potential on this monster, and I show you how. Because I searched for every single one of them. I looked on every single skill set, but because I was looking for a monster who would allow me to solo Giant Stand with retest, because retest skill set is very very good for the dungeons, for the giants. Because retest can solo alone Giant Stand, but that guy can. Like these two, they make like a very very good duo, like rice and butter. I mean bread and butter. Sorry. So as you guys can see, some of guys think he's food, but in my opinion he's a great monster. If you use for that way, a lot of monsters have potential. You just need to seek them. And this is my fucking lame Lagmaron. He got some good like broken runes, but his damage overall is bad and just one on Squall. And this is my Retef. Right? And let me show something else. This is my Salamander. It's not level 40 yet. It's Violent Blade and these stats I'm using. It's not even fully grinded yet. Like I can improve some stuff. So I'll show you guys what I do. Here what I do is I choose Rutesh, I get Salamander and 3 food. You must choose preference of like bad foods, like foods will die fast, because you don't want them to survive a lot, but because they keep annoying, they steal a lot of turns and just make it longer. Like you must think about the final boss when you do this thing. And this monster is perfect because Rutesh provides heals. Rutesh provides like... Sorry guys. Rutesh provides heals, he provides third skill defense break. And even like most weird of all, he has a lead for the dungeons, which is accuracy, which is surprisingly good here. Because you don't need to give accuracy for getting on the final room, which you need like 45 accuracy exactly, so the buff lands. I'm just gonna focus in. For this room you would need like 85% accuracy, but I don't have 85, even with the dash lead. As you guys can see, the dots are very dangerous on the bosses. So I'm gonna talk a bit about Salamander's skill sets. The first skill is a defense, is attack break, which is essential on the boss because he keeps defense breaking and attack buffing him. The second skill is dots. Dots are the best way to kill bosses. And the third skill of Salamander, as you can see, is that fucking awesome heal. So he got some self-sustain, he's not totally dependent on Rutesh. And best of all, his defense based, so Rutesh heals are more effective on him. And he does like 3 turn dots and he's not multi-hits. As you guys can see, he just like spreads dots like no tomorrow. I hope he not hurts now because I'm showing you guys. Yeah, like as you guys can see, the dots keep stacking. Sometimes he dies, but when he dies, he'll really spread a lot of the buffs. And they can't kill me. And we won. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm trying to not make like this that long. I do around like 2 minutes and 20 runes, and this is how I level my food. Usually with double XP. And for last one, let's do just an arena battle and then summon some mystical scrolls, right? Let's just gonna use the third skill from our legendary and more quick skills. Now let's summon some mystical scrolls and finish this video. By the way guys, I got 2 new monsters, 2 natural 5 in a row, but they're not the best ones. I got a White Pioneer. He got a good third skill as well, but I don't like his other 2 skills. And we got also the Water Desert King, but I think his third skill is crap. And I don't like her entire skill set, so they just destroy. We got 3 scrolls, let's summon, where are you? Okay, I don't think we get anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed and I see ya next video. I hope you guys enjoy it.